Hello and welcome to Bern for the men's world climbing semi-finals. Yesterday it was the women's semis and men's, and today, final semis and finals, and today it's the turn of the men. My name is Matt Broom and it's a pleasure to be joined by Maya in the commentary box. First of all, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you?
Hi, so I'm Maya Stasic. I'm an 18-year-old rock climber from Australia, and I've been competing since I was 15 years old. My first World Cup was Hachioji 2023.
Wow, and you had a very good start to the season in Kerchow.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it.
It's great to have you here, and of course, now listen everyone, spoiler alert, we will probably be talking about last night's female winner because of who I have in the commentary box. So if you haven't seen it, at some point we're going to reveal it, just to let you know. Now, we are looking at the Eurohold's overall ranking for 2026 for the men. Serato and Raku leading the way with that gold medal, and then Dokyan Lee and Mejdi Schalk after that. And this is the title that everyone will be looking at to win throughout the year. And then the calendar, as you can see, from May till October, a packed schedule taking on Boulder, lead, speed, and of course, paraclimbing events as well. We've already had one paraclimbing event in Salt Lake City, 3 to go, the next one being in Innsbruck. And you can watch all of those on the World Climbing YouTube channel. And while we're talking about YouTube, remember the Climbing Club is available for free. Highlights, behind the scenes, features, interviews, and more. So, Maya, let's talk about these boulders that we had a look out there. They look very tricky to me.
Look very challenging, absolutely.
Yeah, they're super hard, especially I want to see number 3, which I have no idea how to do the start of that.
For sure. Yeah, 3 looks very challenging. Yeah, I'm actually very interested to see how people do men's 4, particularly moving from the zone.
Well, let's have a look at the qualification highlights from the other day. A tough round for the men, but a strong showing from the big stars, as you'd expect. And we're chatting about how much I hate no texture holds.
Oh, look, I'd have to agree.
And then Serato and Raku, Serato, yes, launching his way over. He's done well, qualifying up in the top 5.
So impressive as always.
He is, and he's super fun to watch as well. He was having a good time out there. But this boulder is the final one.
Yeah, very, very, very impressive. I think that people's fight and try hard on this was exceptionally interesting to watch.
I agree. Through the steepest part of the wall here in Bern, big cut, loose move out the top, as you can see. Serato was on it. Andrzej Pachak flying the flag for the Slovenian men's boulder team, the only athlete to compete, and he's through again. Mr. Consistent often in the semi-finals and sometimes finals as well. And he was looking good here today, although he's qualified lower down the order, so he'll be second out, having qualified down near the bottom.
Some people tend to do better that way, actually, because there's less pressure when you come out first.
And the holds, I guess, are a bit less gross.
Oh, absolutely, for sure. The better the texture, the better the friction, and people tend to climb better, of course.
Absolutely. Zheng Wenchon, he'll climb down at the bottom as well, but he got in his finals in Kerchow. He's back on the squad, and his teammate Dokyan Lee, the future for sure of this team, and a really good all-rounder.
I agree.
Boulder and lead, we'll see if he specialises coming up for the Olympics, but I doubt it. Guillermo launches, he's into the semis as well. Fairly enthusiastic at the top. And then the slab king himself, Mr. Hannes van Dijssen. He had this moment at the top where he really wanted and needed to show the judges that he topped it. They were saying he hasn't. He was saying, I have. He spent about 10 seconds, as you can see up there. Eventually got the nod. It's slightly frustrating for him.
I can imagine. It's such a hard position to hold as well for so long.
Yeah, like no texture jamming sounds disgusting to me.
For sure.
Jack McDougall at the top, he's through. And then Sam Richard. He's sometimes inconsistent, this man, but he won his first medal last year. A young French athlete, a very burly climber. Missing the top on that attempt, and head in his hands for him. And then his teammate Mejdi, so much fun to watch.
Yeah, I trained with him through pre-season. He's very, very impressive to watch.
Ooh, that's good to know. Well, I will be finding out all his secrets from you as we go. Okay, well, that was the story of the semi-final. 24 athletes have made it through to the semi-final from that qualification, and this is the waiting area, and our cameras are back here in this competition. Now, Maya, you've been in this position before. What's going through your head personally in these moments we're watching?
I think it's really, really important to focus on yourself and what your process is and what you're going to do, because I think it's very easy to be distracted by, obviously you can hear the the crowd, you've got the lights, it can be very distracting. And I think focusing on what you're going to do next, even if it's just breathing, is very useful to help ground yourself, especially before semis, because semis can be quite stressful.
Yeah, it's a big cut, isn't it? All right, well, this is the starting order. So the athletes at the top, number 1, Elias there. He will be climbing first because he qualified last. As we progress through, down at the bottom, Mejdi Shout, Kurei, Kawamata and Sota Amagasa up in the top 3. Remember, 2 groups in qualifying. Almost similar, identical boulders, but because they're similar, we have 2 groups. All right, Maya, we're underway then. Let's get climbing, shall we?
Absolutely.
Elias running out. We'll have 1 athlete at a time at the beginning. From Team Germany. And he comes on to the sort of slabbier section towards the right of the wall. And Maya, it's a mirror image, this wall, so the right is the same as the left-hand side. The slabby section here, he's having a long look at the end of it. What did you think about the feet throughout this?
I think that I'm not the biggest fan of no tech, but I think it's increasingly becoming more and more popular to use, especially in semis and finals rounds. And that face of the volume that he's just about to tried to stand on is very, very slippery. And because I'm assuming the hold is new, the texture's even worse.
Yeah, and you're sort of swinging into it. You've got to jump off it. It looks like he's trying to do anyway.
For sure. I'd be curious to see if anyone tries to grab the jib on the volume and tries to get a bit low down on it, or if they decide to do a bit of a foot coordination and try and get their right foot to hook around the jib.
I see that. That's a really good point. So go down with the right hand perhaps now.
Yeah.
He's going to stick to this other method, which is the toe on. The left foot is on nothing, remember, the right foot on very little. Or a little bit of a shake. He's hoping the edge of the shoe will bite in. Now the left foot, also a really nasty hold to stand on, and he falls.
Oh, the texture on that blue flat hold is, I actually noticed that I walked up and had a look at the women's 4 climb, and it was the first blue flat hold, and the texture is so interesting. It's not fully textured, but it's not no text. It's this it's almost rubbery, but it's horrific to try and hold.
Yes, I've seen setters sand down holds before to make them a little bit worse.
Yeah, I was talking to someone about this, and they actually think that they didn't sand it down. It's a different texture than to what they would do if it was sanded down.
Okay, so that's just as it is.
Yeah, so either you'd have to, actually, I'm not entirely sure whether you have to use more or less chalk, but I think either you get a really good grip on it and just pull really hard, or you move up it very quickly.
Okay. So an interesting end then, but Elias working his way through that bottom sequence. Got to be very accurate to land on that right foot.
Oh, for sure.
He hooks it.
Can't see it, but the edge is so small.
Looking a bit more steady than the time before. This is the no texture, or the badly textured holds May was talking about.
I like how the placement of his left foot, the inner side of his shoe isn't completely on the hold yet, which means that as he sort of rocks over, he gets more and more footing, which is really good for when he tries to launch.
Yeah, it's a good spot, that one, you're right. It's an interesting jib. And it's such small measurements in this world, like the tiniest centimetre of
for sure.
bad positioning and you're done.
Yeah. Well, what I've noticed as well with the women's semi-finals was that your body positioning just has to be absolutely on point, so technically perfect. And I think with this as well, I think this is where really good core control comes in, because you need to control your lower body so well.
That's interesting. So you think that that's mainly core to do those kind of moves?
Not mainly, but I think everything works together.
I'd never thought about core, but a sort of a slab situation. Now let's see if he's tensing his as he gets stood up on that right foot. There are jibs out right below the 10, the zone hold. They're very small. And he has no points yet. The first points will come from that 10. The athletes get 10 for a zone, 25 for a top, and minus 0.1 for every failed attempt to that scoring zone. So creeping over at the moment.
Really carefully placing that left foot.
That first sequence is absolutely dialed for him. It's the second half of the boulder that's causing all types of problems.
Oh, for sure. You can see where the rubber has been left on the volume as well.
Yeah, there'll be quite a lot of that as we progress through this comp. The boulders are cleaned between rounds, but they do degrade a little bit.
Oh, almost had it.
I suppose this is core as well in this move. And
I agree.
It's more tiring than it looks, I think, for Elias. 30 seconds, not a lot of time to figure out at least the zone move. Got to be careful with starting position there as well. Right, into the corner, face pressed against the wall. That's much better from him, but with 12 seconds, I think that's done. He will pull on. He'll have to really jump through this boulder if he wants to do it. Time ticks away. It's funny with a slab, sometimes when you sort of speed up at the end and you don't think so much, often you make progress weirdly.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
All right, so he leaves looking content, but no points on the board. That's the crowd in this stadium. It was absolutely packed during the women's finals yesterday.
Oh, such a good venue. Honestly, one of the best. I think the weather control is amazing.
A lot of people have been saying how much they love coming here to climb. And as you said, the climate weather control, it's consistent.
It's so good. It controls the temperature, the humidity, especially when friction is so important.
I didn't know it did the humidity. That's cool.
Yeah, I'd be really curious to see how Madrid goes because it's a hot outdoor venue, but I really like indoor venues because then it really tests how good of a climber you are in very, very controlled climates.
Yeah, Madrid's going to be interesting. It's a bit earlier in the year than last year. Last year was right in the middle of the summer and very hot. But yes, it's going to be different. There'll be ice baths in ISO.
Sure.
You'll be fine.
A lot of athletes actually do heat resistant training as well.
Ange then. Let's see what he's got here. He goes low.
Not on the jib though, but I guess that's good because then it leaves room for his foot to get on the jib.
So he's up to where Elias got to.
The placement of his foot though was so on point. It's just that hand is so horrific.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to be interested to see exactly where they're falling. You know that there's a blue volume up here on the right-hand side, and Ange just had a long look at it, so we're going to try to get a shot of that for you guys to see. This next sequence here, because the right hand, I think, is worse than it looks. That hand there, but he makes it work this time. There it is, so it's blocked. That's interesting. So you have to be very accurate when you go into it.
Absolutely. And because it would be a blind throw as well, but you'd have to know that it's obviously on the lower end.
Yeah, interesting. We've seen Elias slide off that multiple times, and Ange as well. And it's tricky when it's blocked because you can't put a tick mark on that boulder to say, you know, this is where you've got to hit.
Oh, for sure.
So you've got to remember exactly where it is.
And even when he presses with his palm on the outside of the hold, it's just the texture on that's really not great.
So here we go again. He's dialed it in now, but his feet are on nothing at this point. Like, there's a corner of the wall there, but that's it. That should be points.
Yeah, I agree.
What is he standing? Is there a jib there? I didn't see one. Oh, there is a jib, look.
Yeah.
God, that's so small, I didn't see that when I looked at the boulder.
That foot swap was so impressive, though, because that's very, very small.
And he's changing shoes, I think, because of that. Maybe a newer, slightly stiffer pair there. Or softer, depends.
That's very smart. I've actually done that before. I've actually worn a different shoe on each foot before. It works wonders.
So he's got 2 minutes, and that is time, and he's figured out he'll have points on that zone, but I'll just check it. There is a free-to-download World Climbing app, by the way. So if you want, we will also show you the scores, but if you want second-by-second scores, it's a good resource. Yeah, so Ange has been awarded that zone. So he's up at 9.8. Smooth at the bottom now. Needs to aim for that space in the boulder. Picking up the pace here a little bit, as is the audience. They've all been given these clapper things. I don't know what they're called. It's kind of like folded cardboard that you hit on your hand. And everyone has one.
Yeah, the athletes were having a lot of fun with that, watching finals last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They're going crazy in the athlete section.
So So back to a similar position. The foot swap though, remember how hard this is.
Control with that hand.
Little hop to reposition, Houdini swap.
Beautiful foot swap.
Ange making progress now, one move away from the top here.
We might look to get a high left foot, but it's going to be interesting to see if we can get any purchase on the texture of that hold.
Right towards the edge of the wall, you can't use the edge. He's got to turn this into a sort of a mantle move. Oh, I hate these brutal sections. Feet on the no texture, it doesn't count yet, he's got to match it with control. That is good work. You always can work out usually when the zone is that close to the top, but the last move is going to be a hard one.
I've noticed that a fair bit as well. Like sometimes the zone is the second last with the third last hold.
And often that means there's a brutal move at the end, and that was brutal.
Oh, for sure.
So we have two boulders now. Elias will be on for his second climb, and then Luca Boldrini. No relation, by the way, to the Boldrini shoes. I checked. He's on. Let's have a little replay of Ange then. This was at the start. Into that blocked hold.
Really good control of his lower body.
Look how accurate he is. 4 fingers do fit perfectly when you hit the right spot. The palm after that.
Your proprioception would have to be so good.
The top was a battle on the mantle.
Yeah, it turns into a very physical slab.
And then the top as we saw. So the climb is underway. Elias, now this boulder 2, we haven't seen it yet, sort of a very crimpy beginning. You have to jump off of 2 crimps to a crimp. Kind of like a classic rock climbing move, that one. Meanwhile, Luca's having a look at the slab on the right.
Do you think you'd have to, with your left hand, almost like flip it and grip the no-tex?
Yeah, maybe for afterwards. I mean, I think it's been blocked so you can't stand on it more than anything.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Well, we'll see now, I guess, because he wants to put a left foot there, but there's no place for it. So I think you have to almost one-arm the crimp. So Luca gets the first part done.
Oh, such a good save.
Yeah, that arm drifting backwards, trying to balance himself out. Those tiny jibs taking victims here.
That jib is really microscopic.
So Elias goes again for the jump. Yeah, it's so physical, so shouldery that, and you still have
campus training would come in handy.
Yes. It's funny with fingerboard stuff, because you hear quite a few different things. Like, I've read articles being like, there's no point that pro climbers fingerboard. But it is part of your training, isn't it?
I agree. I think it's quite useful, especially campus training. Like, I've had training sessions with people where it's been 5 hours of straight campusing.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
5 hours?
Yeah.
I need to train harder.
I think it's something to definitely, like, work up to.
Yeah, yes. Listening at home, do not go and do 5 hours. If you do, write to the Australian Climbing Federation and blame them for that advice, okay? No, but it's a good point. I mean, it's one of those things that hanging around you lot as much as I do, you're aware of the different levels in training. Like when I go to a gym, I'll go for maybe maximum 3 hours, right?
Oh, for sure.
But you guys are in there all day sometimes.
I think it's definitely something you have to, like, build up to, because otherwise you risk overtraining.
It's so intense, the amount of work put into these comps. Luca misses again that foot though. And he's looking frustrated out there. It's a very Elias move, this. And then generating the campus off nothing, basically.
A fair amount of coordination in the semi-final, actually.
Sorry, say again, I didn't hear.
Oh, that's a fair amount of coordination in the semi-finals.
Yeah, you're right. And the finals, I talked to the setters, and they're leaning more towards power boulders in the finals.
I tend to agree.
Yeah, but the semis are kind of, as you say, like a lot of coordination in this. 1.5 minutes left on the clock. Luca needs to find a solution to the second half. We'll have no points yet.
Very solid on those, on the hands on the volume. I think you'd have to pull so hard off your hands because you wouldn't find much purchase on your feet.
Oh, the save, not quite that time. Swinging a little bit too far to the right. I thought he was going to save it with a press.
I think he almost saved it because of the orientation of his foot. It was very much, yeah.
So you could push against it.
I agree.
That's cool. I love how he does that campus move, but the second one is too far. Shouting now, 50 seconds left. Straight miss that one.
Yeah. You almost can't go too quickly. You have to be quite controlled with it. And I think what makes it so difficult is because the hand, you have to be so accurate and precise, but also the foot, so it's really hard to focus on, you know, two things at once, basically.
It's the coordination thing you were talking about, right? You're doing different things with different parts of your body.
Sure. Yeah.
Missing it again. 18 seconds. Elias goes for this, and this time he does generate a bit of swing, perhaps saying he's a bit tired or needs to go further. 8 seconds, he's going to have to speed. Oh, come on, get those hands on. You've got to use it. Should be, that should be. We'll wait and see if that is awarded. And remember, appeals can come through. I'm part of a judging group that will let us know about appeals, but expect them, especially during the semi-final.
Very true.
And Luca was given that, so zone in 9 for him.
I think on this boulder we'll see a lot of attempts that are closer to maybe like 10 seconds to go, because I think, honestly, any top that you can get in the semi-finals is gold, basically.
That's very
as we've seen in the women's semi-finals, one top got you through the finals.
Yeah, it's hard. Everyone's talking about how hard the level is this year. I think just people stepping it up in the off-season.
I agree.
Jong Won-chon is out. The legend is here. He didn't make the squad last year. And this year, he said to us in an interview that he's found a peace with his climbing this year. And it certainly worked in Kirchhoff, where he made finals. Angers on the crimps. Come on, he does your beating, or tries it anyway. A lot going on the left of his screen there. So, Jean-Won attempted that move onto the jib. I think you were right, he's going to have to work out how to move that hand after if he does it. So this is the issue, right, is where do you put your right foot? Put your hands there. He makes room though, well done, Jean-Won.
He's slowly creeping his fingers up there.
So the step through, don't kick your phone feet off.
Yeah, again, where the inside of his foot isn't quite placed on the volume yet. I think it's a really cool strategy.
Yeah. And that one he's standing on with the left foot.
Yeah, I think that he was definitely looking at the hold, which was really good for accuracy in catching the right hand, but I think because he wasn't looking as much, like I think Angers was looking at the foot when he hit it really, really well, which obviously because the foot's tiny, you need to hit it bang on.
I see, okay. Angers had a bit of a rest here as we come under 3 minutes. Jean-Won will go again. Yeah, I love what you said about his head. I'm going to be watching that now, because it's interesting where athletes look and whether that sort of throws your body off as you turn your head. He looks a bit lost out there right now, figuring it out. Angers as well falls, checks the clock. Yeah, those clear boulders, holds. We had a little chat with one of our setters about that in the climbing club, because there's new ones of those, new cheetah versions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can swap out the pockets on them, so they're interchangeable.
Oh, no, I've seen those ones.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Gives them some options. Chung on one, down to the jib. Looking very smooth through that move now, finds the left foot. It's this sequence that's caught him out. Missing it.
Yes, he was looking down at the foot, but I think because of that, his hips were a little bit too far up from the wall.
It's a big ask to land on that foot.
For sure.
So launch number 1, launch number 2. And you've still got to keep campusing here. Get a bit of a swing, pop over, kick with the right foot. John runs back into the opening position. He starts this back and forth, lands, gets that jib nicely. That was more accurate.
I agree. I think that he might just need to slow it down a tad, but he's definitely on the way to getting it.
Yeah. 40 seconds is not a lot of time for either of these climbers. Oh, almost face plant time for Zhongwon there. Ange running out of steam. I think he's done.
I think because this first boulder is so technically difficult, it's so hard to do within a time frame, which, I mean, I think we'll see athletes have many, many attempts on it.
Antoine Girard waits in the wings, stands up into the last of the waiting area. They're held there by a volunteer. We have about 15 seconds of time between the boulders where the brushers make sure everything is perfect for them. You'll hear the buzzers, they'll get the nod, and then running out onto the mats. So Antoine starts off his semi-final. Elias needs points on the board. He's missed 2 zones so far, no points for him. And then Luca back on again. He hasn't got any points yet. I can't wait to see boulder number 3, because honestly, that first move, whenever I think a boulder is hard, though, they do it really easily. So we'll see if boulder number 3 is toppable. Luca campuses, nice control. Very close, the left hand finds. So this is the move I want to see. The feet look bad to me, and the left sloper that you throw to. It's like they've forgotten to turn the hold. The good bit is definitely at the top.
And because the volume jets out as well, you'd have to find so much purchase on that left hand by almost maneuvering your body around the volume and up so that you can also catch the no-tex hold.
Well, that is the left hand.
Like that.
Scoreboard on the right now, so that will update as we go. So going towards this blind one, slipping, paddling, not quite.
I almost find it so interesting with men's one because of the texture of that hold. Not many athletes have encountered it before, so it would almost be like they're all learning it at the same time, and just, it's how quickly they learn it, pretty much.
So you think quite a new hold for a lot of these climbers?
I think so. I mean, I haven't seen it around before, and I've trained in France and Japan in pre-season.
You guys have that encyclopedic knowledge of this stuff. It's crazy. Elias up against it right now. No zones, no tops for him. And on boulder number 3. Luca's looking good. I think the first couple of goes on this boulder are very important, because after that it seems they start to burn out a bit.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see if someone who has a really long span can just stick the move to the blue flat hold.
Interesting, yeah. Without the black intermediate.
Yeah.
Antoine gets slowly stood up. Little mutter to himself here, looking down at that jib. Oh, not quite. Antoine back into position. Back and forth he goes, lands just on the edge of that volume there. Elias launches and gets the move on M3. So he's into the second half, and Antoine gets it. All drama right now. Oh, double action here. Keep your eyes everywhere. Falls with the right hand, thumb on. Little adjustment. Elias as well is up to the zone. He'll get points for that, as should Antoine. Wow, suddenly all go there, Maya. I keep saying Maya, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, and look at this hold that's being brushed now. That's the second one. I'd love to see the other one on the left of that one. I think, anyway. It's even hard to tell from our angle, yeah. But very, very mini, and they're all similar.
It's like climbing slab at Fond.
Yes, I know what you mean. Like, is there a bubble there that you stand on? Maybe, maybe not.
Like standing on credit cards.
Yeah, what's that first one we saw? So you saw there's a little tiny sticky up bit that you got to land on, but then you got to rotate through it. This is the second crimps we see. So launching like a cat, falling down. Accurate this time.
Such good raw body control.
Yeah, keeping it all very tight through there. Back to where he was before now. Now the hideous mantle to come is going to test him if he can get there. No, slips before he does on those awful feet. Ah, Luca's in, the first one so far to hit that. Into the 10. Falls though on that move.
The last hold on men's 2 looks absolutely hideous. It's a very, very shallow hold.
Jong Won-chon is up next. Anže walks through. So here we go as the buzzer goes on the next round. So running out is Toma from Israel as he hits the stage. Toma Jakobovic is in. Heavily strapped right shoulder there. Jong Won-chon cleans up M2. 3 boulders, so we've almost got all 4. So here we go with this move around the corner. Palm down.
Slowly creeps his left foot on that ball.
Big roar of the crowd, that's for Jongwon. We see it on M2, middle of your screen. He's a move away from the top here, but it's a hard one up towards that sloper. Splits moves, stands on the no-text. And Anže as well is doing well.
Such
on
a
M3.
slow push this last move.
Oh, just fell at the top.
That second last hold on M3 is so heavily blocked as well. And I do think that the right-hand side is actually better, so when they try and go for it, it's obviously going to be quite hard.
Yeah. Pressing shoulders tight here. Left foot swap, drops the right foot onto the jib. Palm in. This is good from him. The right hand, crimping hard, nails in action here. Back and forth a bit with the hands at the moment. Left foot up.
Absolutely mincing it with that right hand.
Yeah. What do you do though? He hasn't spotted the mantle that Anže did. Now he's thinking about it, but he must be tired. But he's been in that shoulder position a long time.
Oh, for sure. And the angle of that left foot is really not ideal.
No. So a little moment of rest for all the competitors. Boulder 4 blanked out at the moment because nobody is on it. They will be in the next round. Scoreboard on the right, but a long way to go as we look to move 8 forward, the top 8 into finals tonight. Anjay up to the first move. His legs swing, makes it work though, hits the no-tex. Looking tired as well.
It's quite tricky when you've got no text closer to the start of a climb as well, because then you almost don't want to use chalk for it, but then obviously you need it later on.
Yes, the sort of no texture method. Team Japan do it totally different. We talked about this before. They like to chalk up on a no text hold.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't really fully know why, but they do.
I mean, if it works, I guess.
Yeah, most people want sort of a clean surface or slightly damp almost in your skin.
I know, I actually got a tip from Emma Edwards about using Rhino spit for no text holds. It actually works really well.
So left foot delicately through, right out, pressing, not quite. Jongwon at the top, gritting his teeth. Shoulders, pushing. Can he do it? No, the foot goes again. I think he's disappointed.
Yeah, and it's so hard as well when you've got two physically hard boulders back to back.
Yeah.
Tends to happen a lot in semis I've noticed.
And he bark again then. He's got 12 seconds, surely not enough time. He was in the shoulder position for about 30 seconds before, but he's going to give it a shot. There's the buzzer. No, not going to work for him. Tells himself to think easier said than done in hindsight. Eh? Do you sort of hold on to boulders for a long time, like personally, or can you let it go?
I think I was quite bad at it to begin with, but definitely over the last couple of years I've learned to let go. I think it's very important to do.
So it's gone. Once you leave that stage, you can...
Yeah, for sure. I think I give myself like 30 seconds, you know, in the 5 minutes off, but then, yeah, you just got to forget about it.
It's a skill that in itself. I don't think I could do that. Right. Who have we got here? We've got Toma back on. Yes, Toma's back on. Sorry, he's on. So all 4 boulders are in action now, including the slab down on the left. There's Luca. And Antoine is into the campus section. Can he flash the zone here? No, he can't. And a big fall down onto these mats. They have been robotically softened. Close for Toma. Yeah, I've saw this video of this. You know, one of those machines that you use to push down concrete on a road?
I think so.
Yeah, they were using one of those to soften the mats.
Oh, really?
Like a jackhammer style thing.
Oh, gosh.
But it is still quite hard, that mat surface.
Oh, he just hit that toe.
Toma sticking his tongue out, concentrating hard here. Looks up, looks down.
He's really making
on.
sure that his right foot's readjusting properly.
All right, here we go. We can see the gap he has to go for. He can't, of course. Close.
I liked what he did with his center of gravity, actually, his hips. He moved them out before he moved them in.
Okay. Luca fighting on the no texture. That right toe is going to be sliding around. You can see it. He can't really fully toe hook. Well, you can, but it would be very difficult to.
Yeah.
I think it's just to keep you in a bit when you make that move.
I don't know. I do know some people that are very good at toe hooks.
Oh, really? Yeah. Is there a sort of a technique to toe hooking no texture compared to a normal toe hook?
Oh, look, I haven't really tried toe hooking no texture, not that much.
Yeah, you do need like strong hamstrings, I've been told, for toe hooks.
That makes sense.
But not something again. I need just to basically train. This is what I've worked out today. Toma again on this move. He was a little shallow on it at the time, and a bit high on it that time. Looking for a brush as well.
It definitely seems like a move that once you get it once, it sort of clicks and you can do it again. But it's just unlocking that, which takes a while.
Yeah, how do you practice that? Is it just repetition in the gym again?
It's just repetition, yeah, volume of training.
Okay.
I think that's what preseason's really good for.
And I suppose learning different moves as well. Like occasionally we see a move the setters will do. Like there's that skip thing on the slab where you press in with one toe.
Yes, yeah.
And then all the athletes go away and their Instagram is filled with that move. Hands much better from Tom at that time. No-go again. Minute and a half. Elias makes progress. We haven't seen much of this Boulder, and it's this next move. I was trying to figure out whether it's slow or fast. Elias looks like he's setting up maybe to pop over. I think it might be a little scuttle over and you land in a bridging position on the second volume. So there's no handholds in the middle there. It is the scuttle on the jump at the top. Yeah, the final hold on that Boulder is blocked as well, so I think doing it like Elias was trying it, it's unlikely just because it's so accurate.
Yeah, I agree.
You're going to have to stop.
I think that moving off the zone statically, though, would be so difficult.
That's true. No, I kind of meant on the second bit when you go up towards the 25.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, because I think he was trying to jump, but I think maybe he was just jumping because he was falling off and on the way back. Antoine is down. There is Team France discussing, the coaches discussing the beta. They can't tell the athletes the beta, but they can chat about it amongst themselves.
Elias was into the zone so easily.
Oh, he goes for the big run across on M4. Elias back on again, 19 seconds. Catches it, the crowd getting behind him. They know this might be his last chance here. And he is down on the scoreboard, needs something with this. And he's nearly in. Not
so accurate.
That was the jump I thought wouldn't be possible with the jump, but he did it.
Yeah.
Wow, almost did it. Won't get the points though, but he does end with in the 19s for him.
I think it goes to show that it is possible, right?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it is the way, running, scuffling over. Oh, this is a good round so far. Torben Blum comes out onto the mats for Germany. Andrzej Prahak will finish his round down on the far left. Andrzej leading the way at the moment at 34.6.
So we're eager to see what Andrzej is showing us on the left. To go for him last Boulder in this.
Luca Boldrini also doing well. 3 zones. If he can do that final climb, he'll be in a good position. Eddie Bark starts campusing. Not quite. John Won gets this toe hook and he makes that look like it can stick. He's making me smile today.
It was a very solid attempt and he's still got 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's just very expressive. He just, that relaxing he was chatting about, he does just sort of, just, it seems to translate to the mats at the moment. That's Team Germany's coaches. Sort of missed the palm a bit that time. But as you said, the texture on that palm is awful, right? So
Yeah.
not very sticky. Eddie Bark is in, has the big splits move. Right arm cross. He's going to have to turn that into a very shouldery lock-off pull. Got to make a decision though. He's hanging on a steep part of this wall. Seeming to want to go all the way to the end hold. I think the right shoulder push
I agree.
is the way.
It's very physically demanding, though. You wouldn't want to have too many attempts on this one.
Left foot through then. Thorben looks better this time.
Really good placement of the right foot.
The mantle is to come, though. Oh, a very high foot. He's going to have to drop that foot, though, surely.
Oh, Jong-won with the top.
Oh, yes, he's in, and 3 gets done. He is going to enjoy that moment. He was so frustrated earlier on, and the crowd going absolutely wild for him. So he is seeming to warm up a little bit here as he goes through the round.
I must say, the atmosphere and crowd in this venue is like so impressive.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
One of my favorite venues for sure.
Yeah, and you walk into the stadium and the wall is all lit up and you sort of walk through the darkness towards it. It's very atmospheric. Ange is on M4, jumps up, scuffles over, hits the left hand, down he goes. All action once again. Watch Adi as he campuses over, hits the right foot nicely. He's got to make a decision about that final move, though. We watch Thorben start to creep over as well. Ange is about to begin M4. Keep an eye on Adi Bar. He's still not made up his mind. Can recover a bit, yes. This is what I think you got to do, and then shoulder your way through. But he doesn't like it. And with 30 seconds, I'm not sure he's going to unlock the secrets of that one. Yes, Adi Buck is done. We stick with Thorben as he misses that jib again, sliding down. So much rubber is going to be on that wall.
Oh, for sure. And definitely M1 and M4 at Boulder, so you sort of have to take the time to learn the movement.
Yeah. We can go and scrape the rubber off, make a new shoe at the end of this. Ange is fighting to the very end. He slipped to second place after that top Sean. 34.6, he'll have to say goodbye, and we will wait and see if that is enough. It's going to be risky for him. Let's see a replay then of that top from Jong-won Chon. Oh, stabbing onto no texture as well with those feet.
The angle of that no texture as well is not forgiving.
No. And he launches to the block hold. Accuracy throughout that boulder needed. Celebrating with his adoring fans. Guillermo Franjanilo comes on for Spain and will be in Spain next week. Can't wait for Madrid. It's going to be hot.
So exciting. I've never been to Madrid before.
Have you not? Ah, cool.
I haven't, no.
Just eat all of the tapas. That's my only bit of advice.
I'll be sure to take that on.
Yeah, yeah. Especially just before you compete.
Really?
Yeah, and then we'll watch. And if you throw up, that'll be a new feature for the climbing club. No, the tapas is amazing. The food in Madrid is good, but it's very hot. It's going to be the opposite of this.
Oh, for sure.
He goes all the way towards that 10. So 3:40s left on the clock. It's interesting the range of experience here. So for example, Jong-won Chon started in 2014, whereas Tomo, who was out earlier, this is only his second World Cup.
Really?
Yeah, and we're seeing that a lot with the women as well. Yeah, Lucille makes her first finals last night.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, she's a bit more experienced, but still, it's really good to see new faces. Thomas finds that right foot, flicks down.
So impressive how he like just makes that span. Like, he's probably got 3 fingers on that crimp.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long way, isn't it? Guillermo finds
really
it.
nice.
If you hit that right foot, you're all good. It's just, you know, it's tiny margins. We saw the close-up of it earlier on. Teeny tiny.
How she did not think of stopping on that left hand, because it looks so bad.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. I mean, it's, for me, it was the worst hold on the wall. So Thomas making progress now towards the top. Oh, delicate, can't find it though.
You'd imagine that would almost be a blind throw for the foot.
Yeah,
The crimp.
I mean it is. When you're a bit above it, you can't really see underneath that texture.
I don't think he's going to jump.
Coaches watching on there and an audience waving behind. You have to be early if you want one of those front row seats. Yeah, I did a link for the show where they're running past me, which was utterly terrifying because I had no idea if they're going to run into.
Oh gosh.
Look at this, Guillermo slipping down the corner and out of sight, out off the mat, in fact, around the corner. Those iPads for analysis afterwards and also something to show the judges if you want to appeal.
It's that right foot with such precision.
Yeah, the left foot especially, it's almost on the no texture bit at the very top of that triangle.
I mean, they have those volumes in ISO, in the warm-up area, so it's very interesting to like, practice on.
Yeah, it's always a hint though, isn't it? When you spot hold, it's like, oh, it's coming. And look at this with the heel hook, trying to fall into the left. Doesn't like that. Luca, we haven't chatted much about him because he's really struggling to get the zone hold on Boulder 4. Guillermo leads. Thomas has one last chance at this. Left foot on the no texture. On the layback zone. The last minute for Antoine.
And that was it. A big round of applause for Luca Boldrini.
So Luca Boldrini will say goodbye to this incredible arena in Bern. And our new athlete will come out, which will be Paul Gent. There he is, Paul, one of the taller athletes here. And he tends to do boulders in a pretty unique way. Yeah, Paul had a sort of off round for him. He's 35th in Kerchow, so not making the semi-finals. Hasn't competed in Boulder for a while. Innsbruck 25 was his last one. Oh, sorry, actually Seoul was 25 as well. So
That
for
first
Boulder.
move for Paul looks so chill.
Yeah.
I mean, how tall is he?
Paul Gent, he is 188 is our stats. I think he might be a bit taller than actually. I've been told before that it's like, it might be a bit inaccurate, that one, but he's very tall. And look at this though, in the middle, hits it, Thorben might be in from, oh, could have been a flash there.
That final hold is so bad though, you'd have to hit it very low.
Yes. He's been awarded the zone on it, so 19.7 is his total. Luca Boldrini leads the way with 4 zones. Lots of climbing ahead of us though. Mejdi Schalk, Ray Kawamata and Sota Amagasa are top qualifiers. Paul Gem rocking over on that right foot. Step through on the no texture. Oh, wow, he makes the palm work. I'm not sure if that was accident or design to land like that.
I'm not too sure. I mean, maybe he tried to put a palm on the first hop, but then maybe realized that the texture wasn't ideal. So.
Yeah.
But he is obviously small enough to go for the second hold.
Yeah, and I guess then he'd have to cross under with the left hand somehow, match
yeah,
the
still
palm.
have to land that right foot so accurately, though.
80 Bach falls halfway through M3. Thorburn goes again. He was close to time before. Not that, hasn't maybe rested enough there. Son Jong-won having a little look at the first move. Harder than I actually thought it would be, having looked at it. It is a long way, though, off that undercling. It's like a full body length jump, this. Jong-won trying just to hit the left hand.
Yeah, you'd have to get so much height on that.
Yeah. And then you have to sort of engage the hand, get the right in and pull at the same time. It's a lot. He keeps trying with the palm method. A lot of the audience here have got multiple days of tickets, so they're sort of settling in as well. Power canvassing through the bottom of this boulder. 80 Bach has a heel in. Swaps feet. Super blocked, that hold. Up he goes towards the top. Another. He's twice hit that one hand on it. Paul with a high foot. He's got a lot of leg to rock through if he goes for that method. Ange, the only one to figure out that boulder. He drops the foot down for the potential mantle to come.
Really good how he made his hips square as well.
Yes. Big drop knee there with the left as well. Paul, always unique. Oh, wow. That was a miscalculation. Did you see, I don't know if you watched it, Jean-Won put up a meme of him and Kerchow ran into the wall.
Oh, no, I've seen that.
And he put up a Harry Potter meme of
oh, God.
that one where the kids run into the station. I can't remember the 13 and a half or whatever it is. So they are all done with 8 seconds to go. Jean-Won's competition over. 34.8 is his total. Again, I'm not sure that's going to be enough for him for finals.
Zebra stripes really seem to be Sam's thing. I don't know if you've seen, but on his Instagram, he's got zebra stripes on his nails as well.
Has he? No, I haven't seen that. Yeah, Sam Richard runs on.
Oh, the chalk bag as well.
It's got to be a thing, isn't it? I know Adidas do a lot of sort of stripes of various animals designs. Oh, he's North Face. I'll be quiet. Yeah, Sam is a very interesting character. He got that medal in Prague last year. He's sort of a young athlete who exploded onto the scene. A lot of fun to watch climbing, but has those moments of sort of where he needs perhaps to settle down a little bit, sort of learning his craft.
I mean, he's still so good for being so young.
Yeah, that is fun, let's be honest, to watch.
True.
Thomas is on M3. Antonin.
Oh, toe hook on the no-tags.
Yeah, we've seen everything on that here, like toes, heels, but nothing sticks for a long time. It's just enough to bring you over to the left. Sam, straight in. So, but Houdin, look how he turned that left foot. Great ankle flexibility from him.
Those shoes are quite new as well, so they'd be very good for jiu-jitsu.
He Had a thought about changing feet to the higher jib, changed his mind. Now he does again.
It's interesting how different athletes read this last section.
I'm sorry, Matt, say that
Oh, I
again.
was just going to say, it's very interesting how like athletes read the last section very differently.
Yeah, that is how Anže did it. Yeah, Anže just gritted his teeth and just managed to press through the mantle of it. So
I mean, we have 3 minutes on the clock and now he knows what to do.
Yeah.
I reckon that's pretty solid.
yeah, you're very right. So he's got time on this one.
I think time is super important on men's one.
Are you always aware of it? You're just constantly checking that clock?
Not constantly, but like just being aware of like the type of climb, how long I might need to have an attempt for. I'm currently injured, so I usually take more time between attempts. But yeah, technical boulders you can definitely afford to have more attempts on because it's just hitting everything so perfectly.
I'm with you, yeah. I always find that a fascinating subject because I've tried it a few times myself when you put the clock on and it changes everything.
Oh, for sure.
There's that pressure knowing that you have a limited time on it. So,
and I guess also knowing what kinds of boulders you have up next and how much rest you need.
Oh, I see. So you can save a bit of energy for the ones coming.
Yeah.
Big toe hook doesn't work. He drops out a shot. Sam has been resting. As you said, he figured out everything now. It's a case of putting it together. But there is that double sort of questioning thing you do as an athlete because he doesn't know that he's got the right beater. So you're always kind of thinking, is that correct? Can I refine it? Can I change it? Can I make it better? Slipping, sliding, no. And again, you have to lock it in your body, don't you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, some athletes just have so much experience and their proprioception is so good that they just like, they know what to do. And sometimes when you talk to them afterwards, you're like, oh, you know, how did you do that? And they're just like, I don't know, I just did it.
Maybe they're just not telling you. Maybe they're keeping this as a secret. Yeah, Sam was 27th in catch-out. And I forgot, but he actually competed. I watched him compete at the Youth World Champs where he got a silver medal, which is always a brave move for an athlete because when you've had success on the senior circuit, to come back into the youth circuit,
oh, for sure.
people expect you to win.
Yeah.
It's quite a tough ask, that. The Youth World Champs is in Arco this year, end of July. Really looking forward to that. One of my favourite comps of the year.
Oh, that's the dream venue. I just got out of youth, so I'm devastated.
Come back, you'll be fine. We'll fake your age. You'll be all right. But, my colleague Richard will be looking through all of the action from there.
Oh, so good when he stabbed his left foot around.
This is looking good, isn't it? Right, he's back almost to where he was before.
Trying to find a purchase on those right.
So I think this high foot is useful to get the next sequence of holds and then you drop it down.
I think so.
He has a check of the clock and he has to because 18 seconds hits the palm. Maybe not. So he nods, he knows. Zone might be important. Almost everyone getting that. Right, Max Milne has a cheeky smile on his face in the waiting area. He had such a tough season last year, did Max. He broke his ankle just before the World Champs, and his whole season had been gearing up for that. So he had to sort of go away, reset, heal that injury.
It's so frustrating when you've got an injury as well, but I guess it makes you appreciate climbing a lot more.
That's true. So Max out. This start is very interesting to me. So few zones on it at the moment, out of the 5 who have been on it.
Especially with the angle of the volumes, it would be so easy to push out from the wall as opposed to up.
Yes.
I think getting that vertical momentum is so important. And then redirecting yourself with the hand.
It reminds me of all those like font dinos. You see that rainbow rocket when you've got to like redirect the feet. So we have found Mr. Chon Jong-won backstage as he came out, and we're going to have a little chat to him, find out how his round went.
The season opener in China made it to the final.
So, John Jong-won, how are you, sir?
Hi, Matt. Exhausted now. Hi.
John, sorry, I couldn't hear you there. Could you just say that again? How was your round for you?
It was really exhausted now. Number 1 and number 4 is really cardio. So I tried, I think, over than 100 attempt. I think. But wow.
You always give 110. We love to see it. And you were you were interacting with the crowd a lot during your run. You were sort of like celebrating. You were disappointed. You look very relaxed out there.
Yeah, I always enjoyed it. Really like that. I really talking about with the crowd. But I want to say one thing. I didn't expect it. Number 2 before the top hold is the dual texture. So it was really bad.
That's interesting. So you didn't know it was dual texture?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me. What was the hardest boulder for you out there?
For me, it's number 2 because top move is really, before the top hold is a dual texture, but it's a match is hard, and then gas top move is really hard. So we will see who get the top, maybe Lee or Sorato.
Okay, well that is a good prediction. Mate, congratulations. You're in second place at the moment. We'll have our fingers crossed for you. See you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you. Love hearing from the athletes sort of mid-session. It's so good. Paul Gemt into the crimps. That's good. Now he has definitely got the reach on that one. Paul with a big heel hook. Oh, and the toe pressing on the wall as well in the corner. There's a lot going on, and the match off the heel. Paul, that is exactly what we were talking about. He uses that height.
That heel toe pain was so important as well for the match because that hold's horrible.
Yeah.
It was really nice how he was very low. His arms were almost straight holding that last hold.
Oh, what a cool moment there. So Paul smashes his way up onto the leaderboard. He's in 4th with that one, 34.6. Here goes Max. Down he goes. Good work from him. This is his kind of a boulder. Techie, complicated, with lots of jumps in it. He loves that stuff. Max with a high foot. Now he might be able to rock on it. He's a compact climber. But I think to move off that
really
right foot. Yeah, and now mantle time for him. 54 seconds. He's not going to have a lot of time to rest if he falls off this. Switches to a left palm. Here comes the press. Triceps in action. One hand on the top. Can he be the second climber to do it? Got to stand on no texture. First of all, yes, he can. Great work from Max. Just to make sure. Yep, you're all good. There's Nikaya and Annie Sanders and Jenny Buckley in the background. Jenny will be joining me in the commentary box this evening for the men's finals. It's funny, Jenny... Actually, we'll talk about Jenny in a sec. Watch 80 at the moment. Oh, he's into that 10. Has a look at the clock. Remember, it's blocked at the top. Oh, he gets it with 8 seconds to go. All go. 80 bar will move way up. 53.8 from him. 3 zones and a top.
I mean, as we've seen, a top is so important.
Yes. Especially at the end of the round, it gives you that
and
big...
all zones as well is really, really good.
Yeah, could be enough, you know. We'll have to see. Yeah, Jenny Buckley was at this event last year. She spent 45 minutes talking to me about bouldering, and when I suggested she commentated, she was like, I just don't think I can talk well enough about it.
Really?
I was like, Jenny, you've just done it. You're fine. And she's since then, she's come in a few times and is really good at it. So Jack McDougall is here. Another fun climber to watch. He's super tall as well, over 6 foot, which is similar to Paul's height for people who don't work in feet. There is Zelia Abazu as well. She didn't make finals yesterday. Disappointing for her after that gold medal, but she'll be back. Ooh, I like that. Like a tap and a pop with the right foot.
Yeah, he's readjusted his right foot really well as well. Just needs to find that balance.
Palm, right foot on the jib.
That palm press really seems to save you if you don't hit that foot precisely.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is good from Jack. He does the high foot like everyone's tried. Allows you to do that a bit easier. Then you've really got to drop the feet, unless someone has some insane rock over. And then you swap the right into a left palm, ideally. No, not quite. But good first go. Oh, wherever it was. I think it was first go. Guillermo waits for the rushes. Samuel Richard on M2. He came close to that top on M1, so he'd like to get something out of M2. It's interesting, John was talking about M2, the no texture bit, which he was surprised at. I'm trying to work out which hold exactly it was. I think it's maybe the black volume above the blue 10. I don't know.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
Maybe, yeah.
Do you mean the volume itself or the second last?
I don't know, he said he was surprised by the no texture.
Okay.
So I was just kind of figuring out which bit he was talking about.
To be fair, there's a lot of no texture on that
Yeah,
folder.
exactly. It's just shiny bits everywhere.
Very aesthetically pleasing, but a pain to climb on.
Yes, I occasionally go to a gym and force myself to do it, because I think it's good to... It's a good thing to learn how to do, but I do hate climbing on it. It just seems like... I've come from the outdoor world where you spend your life avoiding polish, and then suddenly everyone's enjoying climbing on polish.
Oh, that must be the no texture that you talked about.
Ah, okay. This is good from Samuel. Shoulder move required, though. Slides off. That hole is going through the top is in no way a jug. It's super slopey.
The way that they've orientated the last hold as well, the really good part of that hold is not where you want it to be. It's very far over to the left.
Here is Guillermo on your main screen. 2 minutes 10 left. Everyone just checking out the boulders. Currently, Sam is in 8th in the danger spots, but very early on, of course, in this round. Jack McDougall goes again, left foot on. Finds the right foot nicely. Left foot kicking on the wall, sliding it down again. Oh, bumping it. Sorry, the right foot bumping it high onto that hold.
All that flexibility coming in handy.
So there is the 10. Finds the right hand onto the jib. What can he do on this move? He's looking down at his feet, super focused on that next bump. That will have required a lot of core. Finds the right hand now.
I wonder what those crimps are like, because I can't actually see them from here.
They've got a bit of bite to them. Jack is looking back and forth, trying to figure out what to do, perhaps. And look at this, there's a top on boulder number 4. It gets done again. So, with that, he jumps up to the board. Thomas just below his teammate, 44. Sam will go again. Split move right now. Left foot buried in underneath. It's blind here. He looks for the sloper. Hits the sloper, not quite. Yeah, that top of M2 is a really brutal finish. Jack is going, so he came down, reset, goes again. And he's down as well. 10 seconds on the clock now. So 2 zones in the top, high scoring round in a low scoring round at the moment. Oh, sorry, 3 zones at the top. And there's us. So, guys, I hope you were enjoying this competition. This is Maya, obviously, from Team Australia. And what a comp it's been, eh? And just a reminder to you guys to subscribe to the World Climbing Club while I was on screen. It's our free-to-watch YouTube show. Go and subscribe while you're at it. Yes, we're right in the middle of the crowd here, our commentary box.
Speaking of lower body control, actually, Tomoa does a lot of core exercises, so I'd be really interested to see how he goes on his first attempt.
Yeah, Tomoa's having a great season so far. He's looking super strong. Finals in Kachao. I just love the fact Tomoa is still mixing it up as well. You know, it's easy to forget this man is only 29. You know, he's been on the circuit for such a long time. Yeah,
really?
I know. And he's been on the circuit since 2011.
Oh my gosh.
So experienced.
Yeah, I remember watching him in World Cups when I was like maybe 10.
Yeah, exactly. And he was just below the podium in Kachao as well, 4th. Could have been on the podium coming into the last climb. Max then starts his campus journey. He should like this boulder. Nice swing and a kick, but not quite.
I think because that hold is dual texture, I think you really need to almost like overthrow just to make sure that you really hit that texture.
See if he can reset on the next go. Then Samoa's looking good. Doesn't like the palmer. All his fingers and half his palm on the no texture bits. And there's another top on M4. Thorben gets it done. Up into second with that one, 44.5 as he runs off.
I think my prediction at least is that top 8 will all have to pretty much top that last boulder.
Yeah.
I think it does seem like the most doable out of all of them.
I think you're right, yeah. I mean, look at the top 3, they've all got it. But a hard opening set to this round in the first 3. Samoa steps that left foot through. That's a great angle of that hole. Awful. And it's kind of fitting that he slipped off it. Yeah, usually setters stack volumes to make the footholds better, but in World Cup level we tend to do the opposite. Stack it's there to make it much worse.
I mean, as an athlete, I agree.
Yeah. Paul Jenst is fighting hard. This is where his height's a disadvantage. You have to squat down like that, wraps that left arm around.
Such a small box.
It really is, yeah. Paul making progress. Paul is working very hard here. Oh, being pushed backwards. It's awkward, isn't it? 'Cause you've got your feet in a bad position and you're being pushed away by that volume.
I mean, I could be wrong, but it almost looks like he tried to get a knee bar.
That would be a classic Paul move.
I mean, he's tall enough for it, but look, it wouldn't be that good.
I was told to stop talking about Paul Jenst's knee bars because apparently I went for a phase where I was obsessed with them. Look, he did my first, I had never seen it before. He did this double stack knee and then I got a little bit into it. I tried to rein it in nowadays. Max makes progress. Oh, that left toe is only just on the jib. It's working for him though.
Oh, pressing on that no
Yes.
I feel like setting yourself up for that last move is so important.
I think you're right. I don't think the toe was quite in the right place, but he's not the tallest, and I think it was what he could reach in that moment and then couldn't readjust. Ooh, big fall down for Samoa there.
Come on.
So Paul, interesting brush motion there. That is a man who's done a lot of brushing in his life. Here is Samoa. There goes Max again as well. He hasn't rested that long because he can't. Only 30 seconds on the clock. And you can see the energy. That boulder burns you out.
Last 20 seconds. Thanks, Max Milne. You can see him later again.
Barn dooring off that hold. 15 seconds. Samoa will say goodbye as well. And Paul leaves us two on that rotation. We are coming up to the halfway. Well, we're past the halfway mark now. Hannes van Dyssen will be out next. And if you saw our qualies recap at the beginning, you would have seen his 10-second wait at the top of a boulder. If you missed it, World Climbing Club, I feel like I should take shares in the World Climbing Club at this point. But it is free to watch on YouTube. And shout out to Leo as well, who's working very hard doing the editing and filmmaking for that. You'll see him occasionally wandering around the arena on a shot. He's the tall gentleman with a Sony camera. There is Hannes van Dyssen then. Now this man is very good with his feet.
Oh, absolutely.
kind of excited to see what he'll do with this.
Then on boulder number 3 from France, Semifinal. And his last semi-final boulder on the far left, Spain.
Guillermo's on the boulder that we know should be toppable if you want to get into finals, certainly. Some really struggle with it. Others seem to do it, you know, quite quickly. We'll see. Hannes is in. Slides on the first attempt, though. And here goes Jack, launching his way through the campus. Oh, he manages to make that work, and that undercling you were talking about, yeah. I mean, obviously designed not to be done like that, because they don't want them doing that, but Jack making it work. I like it when there's options to do something different. I don't think it's going to help him, though, because I think having your weight more centered for that campus move is better.
So. Yeah.
And he has to really say, if you're going to use it, it's an awkward hold to use.
Because the holds are so bad, you need to stay so engaged on those hands.
All right, Hannes, show me this fancy footwork, please.
I've trained with him in person as well, and I must say the footwork is very impressive, like in person, yeah.
Do you reckon that's a skill? Oh, look at that. I mean, that, look, he totally missed the chip and somehow made it work.
A save with the press, though.
Yes, but we haven't seen a lot there. Usually when they're missing the jib that much, they're gone. Oh, Guillermo making progress as well. So Hannes has now got to turn foot skills into mantle skills. That right hand allows you to remove the left hand, bumps the right hand down, skips over, finds the left palm, presses through.
Reads the mental instantly.
Oh, snatches for it and then trusts it enough to lock it off and make the match. Hannes knows that's important. If you can do number 1 and number 4, I think you'd be set in a couple of zones.
I agree.
Big reaction from Hannes there. I want to see more like women screaming celebrations like that.
Yeah, I feel like it's lacking a little bit.
Yeah, can you bring it in next comp? All right. I want full like fist bumps, like, you know, screaming at the audience.
Oh, look, we'll see.
You got a badger Maya on Instagram now. Yeah, you can find Maya's Instagram on the World Climbing Instagram. They just reposted her picture, so do go and give her a follow. Lovely moves from Guillermo. He scuttles his way. I love that little run across.
I agree. His hips are so nice and close to the wall as well.
Yeah. He looks disappointed. He is down in 4th with that, so 44. Sam, look how tiny those holds are. There's a little line, a bit of a bite, but not much. 1 minute 20 left on this round. 2 tops, as you can see. Sam focused on the crowd. It's difficult to see individual faces when you look out there. The lights are quite bright. All you can see is a sort of a sea of heads and noise sort of moving around.
For sure.
The occasional flag flying.
I mean, when you're on the mats, you pretty much got tunnel vision anyways. It's like
Really?
you, the climb, and your things, like your talk back and
Interesting.
everything.
So you don't really take, or you personally don't take anything?
No, not really. It's crazy. Like, I don't even hear the music as well.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I always wondered if the music would be distracting. So Sam and Jack left on the wall in the middle. Sam will go first. He will say goodbye. We turn our attention to Jack Modougal. He's still using that blocked foot. That's the hand.
And now Jack Baku, come on. Last attempt, come on. Keep making that noise.
And the big campus.
I suppose the only downside to getting your left foot up is that there's so much like momentum that comes off and swing when you hit that right, the black flat hold.
Yeah. I think so, and even so, he dropped his weight down as well. So yeah, I think you're right.
And on very, very burly climbs, time is of the essence. Like, you need to be so decisive and quick and efficient.
So the next 4 weight. Lee Do-hyun comes onto the stage. Jungwon was shouting him up for one of the ones who might top Boulder 2.
Welcome back on the mat for a first time. We do have here in our semifinals, Lee Do-hyun.
Good to see Lee competing at this level, always. One of the best we have. Jungwon, John's prodigy. And of course that bronze medal in Kerchao to kick off his season. Tamoa is back, Max is back too. See, he's got a zebra chalk bag thing too. I think I need one.
I think Mish's got like a cheetah print one actually.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All from the same brand as well.
Yeah, I think I saw a YouTube video actually of them two going shopping for that stuff in Paris.
I think it's Organic, the brand.
Ah, okay.
I could be wrong though.
So right heel hook very deep, but for a moment he wanted a heel toe cam, which was interesting, to push the toe up. See this, where the toe presses, but he can't quite do it. Wow, Max trying everything.
Let's go. Keep fighting, dude. Come on, keep fighting.
Awkward position for him.
Crossing through could work, but you'd have to rely so much on the right hand to stop the momentum.
Next time. Same on our right with Lee Do-hyun. Was he with us in Bern last year, as we heard?
So let's have a look at Lee Do-hyun here. It's the right hand, there's the jib, finds the jib.
In his third year. Bronze medal he took home.
A deep breath from him as he gets stood up.
Really nice and slow.
Finds the left hand, finds the palm.
Seems like most of them are doing that palm press into the zone.
Yes. Yeah, as we progress, it's becoming a meta for it.
Yeah, he very quickly rotated his left foot so his hips are nice and square.
Yeah, that's not an easy thing to do, to turn the ankle like that. Do you work on your ankle flexibility?
I do actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like with weights, or is it just a literal stretching?
I'm like stretching.
Paul Jempt on the final climb. He's up in fourth as it stands, a top on Boulder 2, an unusual top in this round. But he did miss the first climb. You can start to see some athletes who won't make it. Anže Prahak, for example, he's down in ninth, so he'll be out, not in the finals. Sam as well. Sam's got one more, isn't he?
Nice job. Thank you so much.
Now that we've seen a couple athletes out, do you have a favorite boulder?
I like M3 just because I can't ever envision doing it. So I said that to Max Ayrton, one of our setters. Oh, look at this. Paul is in though, left hand. So second half.
I mean, I was about to say M4 is my favorite.
Is it?
I think so.
Would you try what they're doing, this fast approach? Oh, no. As I was convinced you did that slowly. You know, I thought you would work your way around.
I really liked he crossed through with his right foot instead, which I guess it could work quite well, and it saves you from having to do like more foot coordination, I suppose.
Okay. Lee Do-hyun has the shoulders out, misses that right side pull twice.
Do you think it would be a blind throw for that crimp? Like almost around that.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? I mean, our angle of the commentary box is kind of in his direction, and it's hard to see it. But I have a feeling it was more body position he was struggling with there, because he was so sort of tight. See, Max is doing my favourite, just because that first move is outrageous, and then on top of it, I can't really comprehend it.
He's committing to the cross through for sure.
Yeah. So a big throw with the right needed hit. He's made that toe work nicely.
Oh, he's going to have to work pretty hard though.
Yeah, because you got to hold the swing when you release the toe. Oh. Yeah, you're holding the swing on basically a ball sloper. That is not a lot to oppose it. Let's see if he misses it again. He'll know where it is at least.
Yeah, that's better.
He drifted that left foot that time out, and I think it just steadied him. Oh, then loses the foot. And that'll be it with 19 seconds. He's, ooh, isn't it okay? He's got a foot stuck between the wall and the mat. I don't think he's injured, but it's deeply jammed. And Matt's, Paul's got a top there, we're chatting about that. Good finish there from Paul Gent. And he had time, look at the time countdown.
Gotta love a good buzzer beater.
Yes, and he did need it, and now he moves to the top, 68.4. Yeah, so Lee got his foot stuck. And although he had 19 seconds, I don't think he was going to have another attempt. And I don't think it's a technical incident if you get your own foot stuck.
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
I've got no idea. I've never seen it sort of questioned before.
Yeah. Good that Maximo helped him, though.
Yeah, I mean, it might be one of those things is that if I was a coach, I might put in an appeal. Just say, hang on a sec.
Yeah, for sure.
But then, yeah, it's very unusual to slip down. And Max ran over and gave him a hand, which was lovely to see. Slav Kirov coming on. Bulgaria.
Gosh, you can really tell what athletes train on no-techs a lot.
You reckon?
I think so.
What are you looking for?
They're so confident on it, and they just hit it really well. Like they hit it in the right spot, and yeah.
So do you think the trick is to make your mind believe that it's got texture on it? Just sort of treat it like a normal hold? Oh, Jack holds the unwind and screaming on the undercling. Big, powerful move, though, to come here. Touches, but not quite. That must be the worst feeling when you're that close. Slav's last comp, the gentleman on M1, was Seoul, 25. He was 44th there. Hasn't made a... oh, he's very young, only 20, sort of starting his journey into the senior side of things.
One of the last athletes to qualify for those semifinals on Friday.
He was accurate, but it pinged off.
And now we're back with
Hannes with this. Wow.
Really solid.
Manages the ninja kick out right well, holds it, has to drop back down though. This hold falls on that one. I'm going to try to get a shot of that because I'd like to see what the top black volume the brusher is brushing now is. It's blocked with the blue. I'd like to have a little look at that. Slav Kirov.
Such a mental battle for Jack as well, because it's like just when you think the climb's done.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the last move of every bolt is really hard.
Yes. But you know those moves as well that you dread doing again?
Yeah.
Like that catch, I think, is one of those
sure.
moves. It sort of takes so much out of you. It makes you feel a bit sick considering it. And he's got to sort of mentally psych himself up for that again, and he really screamed his way through it.
I mean, that was the biggest change that I noticed coming and doing like World Cups. For the first time, the last move, most of the time, is the hardest move.
Slav gets that right foot up, and Sam will go again. And Sam won't know this, but he's got an appeal against him going on right now, against the zone hold on M3. So if that gets taken down, that will knock his score. So Sam needs to find a top here, really. We'll let you know how that develops. Hannes as well needs to find something a little extra. He's sitting in 10th with that 34.7. To sort of secure it. I mean, he's building a good round, but he'd love to get a top here. That would set him up so well in the second half. Slav has been struggling with this move.
With 7 people yet to come out, I do think 2 tops is the benchmark.
Yeah, I think so. Here's Sam trying to put that together. Oh, close. Left hand on the block crimp.
45 seconds to go.
So Hannes and Jack in action. Jack's taking a long rest for this one. And it's back and forth. Jack can't make that move woe again. And he's not going to have time. Hannes does, and that's the hole. I wanted to see it. Yeah, there's just nothing on it, really. Just a sloper there. And you can see why they're struggling, because there is a bit of an indent, but where they've obviously blocked it, it's deliberate. And it's just pretty much almost a flat sloper.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like only your fingers would be on the textured part. Like your palms would be on the no textures for sure.
Max on his final climb then. Deep breath from the Brit.
First time here, first appearance in
He said Dohai, the first time he will be in a semi-finals as he runs down. Team Japan just always surprise me just by how many faces they bring to comps and how well they do straight away.
And the sheer amount of athletes that are just so good.
And on his last boulder in the semi-final, Maximilian.
Come on, Max.
Max has his first go.
And a close look on Sue holds Doi Keita. And we'll try a attempts. Again, 25 years of age, so we start to go
So here he goes then in his first semi-final. Nice hook with the right shoe. Doesn't like it though, just saved himself there. Remember, where his left foot, right foot is absolutely no texture. That's why he's sliding down towards the ground. Always close.
Through.
That was like an action movie.
Yeah, I'd be really curious to see how he does this next move, because he's,
Boy, he lived a bit of a charmed life for a while there. Finally goes. Yeah, Indiana Jones-esque, sliding towards the pit of spikes.
I mean, I find it so impressive that when you go and train in Japan in a regular gym, the general population is so good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. And
I find it very hard to sort of adjust to the style of the boulders there when I turn up. They're very dynamic, very jumpy, quite techy. And especially in Tokyo anyway, the low ceilings of gyms I find quite weird.
But it makes the moves really spicy, because there's not many.
Exactly that. I think that's one of the reasons they're so good. But yes, it's a humbling experience. I try not to go, my first session, I tried not to go with anyone, you know, just to settle in.
You can do this.
Max jumping up and launching into the zone nicely. Right, reset time for the second half of this boulder. He's currently in second as that updates, 54.4. Bit far away on that attempt. Oh, Lee launches into the zone. I love that jumping flick move over. Right hand on the disgusting hold. Oh, he goes for a full jump. No. Oh my God, that was straight highlight reel if he had made it.
I mean, it's so good because he almost had that. And he jumped kind of into the left as well, which is where the good part of the hold is.
Yes. The appeal against Sam is unsuccessful, so he will keep his zone on M3. Samoa is horizontal. Some of the photographers in the stadium, our official photographer Demetrius is wandering around somewhere, working very, very hard as he always does. Max then will have another go at this. Oh no, a little stumble in the middle.
I think he just needs to move his feet over just like a tiny bit to the left, because otherwise it makes that jump to the next volume quite far.
Yeah. Yeah, so adjustments needed for Max, as you say. Samoa's resting.
I mean, either that or just more beans.
Yes, if in doubt.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see Lee Do-kyun on M2 after that attempt at the top. I hope he sort of tries it again. And I hope he does it, obviously, but it's so cool. It's not a bad hold, you know, M4. We're seeing a shot of that final.
It's a very risky move with 55 seconds to go.
True. Oh, he does do it again. Oh, no, and he falls again. Oh, please, please make that happen. As a fan, I want to see it. Has he got time to rest, though? 37 seconds. K-Tech making a lot of progress so far. He is going again. All right, surely he hasn't got anything left. No, the right hand goes. I think that's done. Well, thank you. That got me. Max, close but no. He's going again. 12 seconds left. Not quite. It's not going to be the fairy tale. Maybe it will be the fairy tale. Go again like a Duracell bunny. 4. Oh, come on, Max. Don't stop. No, it's done. It is done. Oh, and he gets it. Well, it's not going to count. Could have been, though. It was a weird moment. He sort of stopped with 2 seconds to go.
Yeah.
I don't know if he couldn't see the clock.
You guys, not for the ranking, just for you. And please keep that box going.
So Colin Duffy comes on, the only climber in the semi-finals, not from Asia or Europe, representing the rest of the world. And he's a couple of months off completing his degree. So expect Colin Duffy, when that's done, to, well, I mean, can you imagine the man when he doesn't have to study full time?
Oh, for sure.
It's terrifying. He's going to be a weapon.
But I'd love to know how he does. Like, I saw him post an Instagram story of, like, literally him studying for an exam while watching, like, a World Cup final.
He's in the hotel I'm staying in, and he was working away in the morning.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. He's apparently a bit of a genius. I don't know if that's true.
I mean, a lot of the climbers that I know are very academically smart.
I mean, yourself included, of course, right?
Thank you. I mean, for the sport of climbing, you've got to be so very creative, I think. But he's very good at problem solving, especially quite quickly as well.
That's a good point. A lot of engineers in it. Right, Hannes hits the left hand.
Oh, it's not over yet, though.
Hannes, head and hands.
And he knows he can do it. Hat sich das sehr durchgesetzt. Weiß es nicht, kann es. Spricht da mit sich selbst. Ist fähig, hat den Plan Kopf.
So, Colin will change shoes, usually stiffer or softer. I don't know those shoes, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with those ones either. He's the second guy that we've seen those change shoes.
Slav onto the grimpe start. He's got more than half his time left. Oh, Colin is wobbling around up there.
Oh, he's done my favorite method, a different shoe on each foot.
He's done the mayor. Hits it well, nearly worked for him. Colin Duffy goes again, not liking it that time. Oh wow, so taking off the knee tape is Jack. I think it was probably, you presume it was from a scrape rather than an injury, otherwise the physio is going to be very angry somewhere. Stop it, Jack. Put that back on. Hannes has a moment to himself out there, finding a bit of peace. Jack up again into position. Nice one to the zone for him. Skips over, misses the 25. Very close from Jack. He had lots of time for that.
Beautiful work with the footwork, though.
Yeah. Colin, with a minute on the clock, needs to work out something to the zone. Slav then, oh, just about finds that crimp.
It really seems like that move that like you can't stop, you just need to keep going.
Yeah. And it's missing, but very close. And Jack has done it. He was close to go before. He executes it with 27 seconds left on the clock at that point. And that moves him up to 6th, which is going to be a little bit risky for him. Paul Jemft is being appealed. And Jack McDougall is being appealed. So, Paul's is quite important, though, saying he didn't control the top. Interesting.
Getting some air, getting some brushing done. And then we're coming to a guy we know quite well.
That was Jack McDougall at the top. So, Surato Manraku runs on. And he's set a new record at this comp. This is his 17th semi-finals in a row. Pretty crazy for the young man.
So did you say 17?
17 in a row,
That's
yes.
so impressive.
So there is Surato waiting.
I think with climbs like these, it honestly pays to like read the climb a bit more to understand it.
Yeah, just to take that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And it's difficult to do when it's ticking away. Surato not liking that. Lee Do-hyun on M3 now. Ooh, good progress from him. Slipping and sliding now. Toe heel, what do you do? Little slide with the right hand as he may have bumped it up. Not quite.
Come on, guys. Strong Japanese team, 5 athletes in this semi-final.
And a big fall as well for Keita.
Zweimal hier in Bern mit dabei gewesen. Zweimal das letztes Jahr Dritte geworden an den Weltmeisterschaften. Zweiter in Leeds. Bei Boulder knapp am Podest vorbei, wo der Vierte.
Well, we have found Max Milne backstage. We're going to talk to him in a couple of seconds, so we're just getting ready for our chat. And I want to ask him about the end of M4. Surato then left foot on, pressing in, drops down, getting closer. Tomoa Narasaki falls just before the zone. Tomoa goes again. Better from him this time. He gets set for the second half of this boulder. That moves him up to 14th. He needs a top here. He was very far to the right of that first one. So we found Max. Max, I wanted to talk to you. Well, first of all, congratulations for the round. You're in second at the moment.
Thank you, thank you.
Max, talk to me about the end of the slab, because you had a bit of time left on the clock. You had like
Yeah, but I had like 2 seconds. I saw the clock, and I went, there was no way I could do it in that time. So I was like, oh, it's a sick move. I want to do it anyway. Let's just give the people a show, and yeah.
Max, you always give the people a show. It was awesome to see. Max, that 54.4, it's going to be a bit of a nervous wait for you now, I imagine.
Yeah, for sure. But hopefully I can scrape in. If not, I'm happy that I climbed well and had fun, you know?
You did, Max. And
it was better than China. So.
Yes. Well, that was your comeback, you know. And you have come back from a pretty nasty injury. How is that ankle?
Yeah, fine. Like, you saw me running about and jumping. It's not really in my head anymore. So, yeah, I can climb free, so can't complain.
Fantastic, Max. Well, look, we've got our fingers crossed for you for the semis. Best of luck if you do make it. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you, Max.
Thank you. Peace.
See you later. So, thank you to Max there for spending the time. Yes, 54.4, though it looks good on paper right now. When you look at the list of names to come, it's going to be a bit risky here.
With the next attempt. Really close there.
Serato needs to make progress quickly if he wants to top this boulder.
So interesting. Tomoe isn't actually launching off of the jib. He's standing on the far right of the volume.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one. Kaita comes into the crimps. Not liking that. Yeah, I sort of got into the trap thinking number one is vital. Because if, you know, we looked at Anje, he got the first time and hasn't made it, but Tomoe does make the last time, and that is important for him. So he was in 14th. We wait and see where that will leave him, and it puts up into 9th, so still below. So Paul Gem's top on M4 does count, so it stays.
They go into die Eisel zurück in die Zwischenübung. Und dann haben wir nur noch wenige Athleten.
Let's have a quick look at it actually while we have this moment. So this was a top that was under appeal. Let's see what the issue was. He took his hand off quickly. I could see why someone might appeal that. You know, you've really got to demonstrate control at the top there. And it's a good lesson, that one, because you see it sometimes. And also, having one hand and hitting the hold in celebration is not control.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if in doubt, I just hold the top hold for like a good solid 2 to 3 seconds.
Yeah. But the judges have awarded it anyway after the appeal, so Paul Gem's score stands. Now, this gentleman is super interesting. Lukasz Morakoski from the Czech Republic, and we will be out in the Czech Republic very soon. He's got a lot of support from fans there. I know they'll be watching.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's quite young as well.
He is young, yes, super young. He did a little tour of Prague with me last year. He gave me some delicious food. Check that out on the World Climbing Club. Yes, he's only 18. Very, very young, yeah. So he's kind of just starting that journey into the senior side of things. He was 19th in Seoul for the World Champs. So Slav here on the M3. He's done that statically and really nicely until he fell. Hannes then straight into the zone from him. Has bumped it up to second with that. Oh, that's close.
Almost holding that one hand though.
Yeah,
very
almost.
Impressive.
Yeah, it was a bit, maybe it takes the pace off it a little bit. Slow down that last move, and I think he'll get it. It's a good start to Hannes's round. There's Lukasz. Yeah, Madrid and Prague are back-to-back comps. Colin Duffy starts to elevate, to levitate his way through the boulder. That was very chill as he hits the right foot. But as we know, everyone who touches that next hold immediately lets go of that hold. Can he get some kind of a solution? He's thinking about it. This is where that problem solving. Oh, Hannes has got it. He was very, very close, and now that will put him surely to the top of the podium. On that one, we'll have to wait for attempts. Yes, it does. So 69.4 compared to 68.4 for Paul Gem. Hannes celebrating. That could be enough. Remember, the top 8 move forward. Colin with a big Lee Do-hyun launch. Lukasz dropping down onto the jib.
Kept it so accurate. I mean, as you can see, there's a huge amount of smear marks around that foot.
Yeah. I wonder if the boulder is getting worse and worse as well. You know, we talked about that at the beginning. As they get more dirty, that friction tends to fill in a little bit.
Yeah, well, especially the amount of rubber on that no-tex. I wonder if it would like make that foot quite worse.
Yes. The volunteers in the morning always polish those holds.
Really?
They're literally polishing them.
Oh gosh.
Give them a bit of a shine.
Come on, Lucas, come on.
Nearly holding the shoulder, not quite. Slab still in action. And Colin Duffy, of course, needs the mega launch if he's going to do that method.
Oh, you could see Slav's hands slide right down that no-tex as well.
Lukáš again, hits the right hand. Left foot just about on, pressing in. Can he hold it? No. Slow motion barn door fall. So adjustments needed here. Here goes the toe, drops in with the right hand for slam. He makes it, he's a move away now. Kirov from 16th. Can he finish this thing off? No, he tried to kick into the corner with the left foot, but didn't make it. Colin burns out. And look at this from Lukáš as well. Checks the time, and he hasn't got a lot of it. I think he was unaware. Sota Amagasa waiting to come out for Team Japan, and very Japan-heavy round, this one. 3 athletes, and Lee Do-hyun.
So nerve-wracking those 5 seconds before you go out.
Yeah. What are you thinking of? You're trying to think of nothing?
Pretty much.
There is Sota Amagasa.
I think if in doubt, focus on your breathing.
Okay. That's a good tip, actually. For life, as well as climbing. Yeah, Sota was a bit outside of the, well, quite a lot outside of the finals, ranked 19th in Kachau. He's had a tricky couple of comps, actually, but we know he's more than capable. That gold medal, well, he won a gold medal in Neom as well, and a gold medal in Innsbruck a couple of years ago.
So we continue with Gamba.
So, first Saita goes. We'll look at Serato and Raku on M2. He made good progress towards the zone.
Good start by Amagata Sota.
Here is Sota's dance across the slabs.
25 years young.
I'd love to see him get back to that form he was in a couple of years ago. He's a keen photographer as well as Sota Amagasa. He's got some good shots, yeah.
What kind of photographer, like climbing or?
No, anything but, it seems. He's kind of more lifestyle-y shots, yeah.
I kind of like that though.
I think they spend a lot of time here travelling to cities and having quite a lot of downtime between training, and it is a good way to do something. Serato taking the big fall off the kick.
I think as an athlete, it's really nice to do something else because it, like, I don't know, it gives you purpose outside of climbing as well.
I remember interviewing Adam Ondra once and asking him what he did outside of climbing, and he just looks at me like I was a bit mad and was like,
really?
No, I just climb. Okay, cool.
I mean, very respectable as well.
Yes, I think as a dad now he probably does much more than just climb.
Oh, for sure.
I just remember finding that quite funny. High foot for Sota Amagasa. M1 has not been done many times, just 3 times during the round. That left hand is on not very much there. Look at the curve in the fingers. High foot, interesting. It might, oh, he's now had to drop it straight to the mantle, and that's worked better for Sota Amagasa. He makes the match, and the crowd respond around him. That was cool. Very, very cool.
I mean, the crowd's just grown exponentially.
Yeah, it's big, isn't it? I think people are waking up on this Sunday morning. Very, very cool. Serato as well is in. Look at this. From Serato and Raku. Heel hook in.
So good.
And that was awesome stuff from him. 1 minute 48 left on the clock, and that is good execution. And joins his teammate in the backstage area to celebrate the top. And Lee Do-hyun still fighting though. Kaita Do-hee still fighting as well. top 8 at the moment goes from Hannes to Toma. Samoa not making the cut, unfortunately for him, just outside by smallest of margins, actually. Lee Do-hyun not making the move into the zone yet. And he is down in 14th, so he will need something here to rescue his semi-final. This is an interesting one. That top 8 is not necessarily who I was expecting to be at there. The few who might miss the cut here, but Lee Do-hyun, as I say that, hits the zone. That moves him up to 11th. Oh, he sends it.
Sticks it.
That's the mat method, which doesn't work. Yeah, I was convinced that was going to be the way that we'd see the athletes do it. Lee Do-hyun is in huge trouble here. 20 seconds to make his way into a final. No, again. 13, he's not going to have enough time. So, our first big shocker as Lee Do-hyun doesn't make it. A few missed opportunities along the way. Next rotation. We're about to see, right, Kawamata. Yeah, there is Ray Kawamata.
New athletes with us. And the next one on the far right, first appearance here in the match, with number 250 for Japan, Kawamata.
Lots of Japanese athletes making it through.
I love when athletes do really interesting things with the colour of their hair. It's really, really fun to watch.
I always tell people what colour hair Miho has at a certain comp, because occasionally
I'm so
it's confusing.
excited, like waiting for her to post what hair colour she has every single year without fail.
Yes, Ray was very good. 12th in Kerchow, near a finals place. Colin Duffy on M3. Drops into the sloper. Oh wow, super low and static on this.
It's going to have to get quite high up into it though.
Yeah, I think he was a bit low to make that move. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Lukash starts to campus.
Yeah, because with that move you just have to engage the biceps so much and then push off your foot simultaneously.
Ray starts the back and forth. You can see the marks on the wall indicating exactly what he has to do. We've only got Mejdi Shuk to come on this boulder before we'll start losing boulders. Ray, careful, careful. Not quite. Kicking in, not making it work.
I mean, it could work, but it's unlikely because I feel like the foot swap on that volley would be so heinous.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a full-on move. So everyone resting at the moment. Running the clock down a little bit. Slav falls on the zone attempt. He's down in 19th at 19.5 total score at the moment. Ray gets stood up.
You have to go really nice and slow.
Yeah, oh, then that's why, hey? So we've got Hannes van Dyson backstage just coming off. Hannes, first of all, big congratulations, 69.4. That puts you right at the top at the moment.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was like a crazy round. Like I enjoyed it so much, and yeah, it was so nice to top some hard boulders today.
Hannes, that last climb, you nearly got it the time before you got it. That was so close with the left hand.
You mean the third boulder, right? Or
no, the final one.
The last
blocks.
one.
Yes, you almost did it and then did it again.
Yeah, like I don't know what happened, but like I wanted to try something completely different, and then I went for the move, and like my feet just did some random things, and I arrived like very good at the hold. So I was like so surprised that it actually worked out. But I'm very happy it worked out.
Amazing. Tell me a little bit about M3, if you will, because we haven't seen many top it. Just talk to me about that boulder.
Yeah. Like actually, the boulder is like really cool. Like I really liked it. Just unfortunately, like I dropped the top hold. Like I felt very good in the end, and then I got the hold, and my heel slipped away, which was very unfortunate. And yeah, I couldn't like get up again to the top, which I'm pretty sad about. But I feel very good actually in general, so I'm very excited to be in finals. Yeah,
you're looking very good. It'll be great to see you climb again. Have a good rest in the break, and we will cheer for you later on. Thank you, Hannes.
Thank you.
Well, Hannes has a couple of hours now. We start at 6 p.m. tonight for the men's final. Quite an early start. So Ray steps through again. That left foot bobbled the time before. He doesn't want to trust it for as long this time and moves through it a bit quicker.
He's got the right beta though, this step through.
Yeah. So makes process, but 42 seconds, not a lot of time. Colin goes higher this time and nearly finds the cross through.
By
20 seconds. Colin is done. Head in his hands for a moment there. It's not going to work for Ray either. M1 still not being done by many. So Mejdi Schauk waits. Let's have a look at Slav Kirov on M4 then. This was from the zone. Long reach, that left arm was in the air for an eternity there. Mejdi Schauk comes on, very, very popular on the scene. There is Sotta, who did do M1, so he's setting himself up potentially for a good round. Mejdi Schauk will begin his journey towards another medal. Bronze in Kirchhoff, silver, of course, at the World Champs. Keita will finish things off. Suratu Anraku is back in action on M3.
Makes very quick work of M3.
Yeah, he's straight up to the hard point of this boulder. Oh, he's made the high toe work. And hold it with one hand.
So strong.
That's ridiculous, that right hand catch. Well, he's a move away then. Can he make the match? No, not quite. Pings off the last hole, but wow. To catch that with just one arm was special. The last time we'll watch the slab on M1.
Such good one-arm strength. I mean, I heard ages ago that he can't do a one-arm pull-up, but I don't believe that for a second.
I think that's something pros say because they don't bother to try it that much. You know, like, I'm sure they must. Surely. Can you?
No. I wish. I'm working towards it.
Okay. It's one of those skills you could like, oh. Yeah, it's learnable, isn't it? But it doesn't usually make any difference to your climbing ability.
Not really.
No. Sotta Amagasa on M2 is approaching that move that's got everyone. He tries to go left, changes his mind. Onto the no texture. Well, he's committed fully to that double.
Committed fully to standing on the no text as well.
Yeah.
Really solid.
Yeah, Mejdi now gets a mantle chance if he can get that. He's going to attempt it like a lot of people have thought about doing.
God, you really have to trust those jibs.
Yeah, you do, don't you? So the thinking part of the round then, with 2 minutes to go. Which beat are you going to go for, commit to for the next 2 minutes? Slav Kirov moved up into the top 8 with that top, drawing with Guillermo on 44. So here we go as Mejdi pulls on one more time. 1:35 on the clock, yes. Looks down at the jib he's got to launch onto and hits it. Sotter as well is back to this committing move if he does it the same way. Is he going to lay back? No, he's going to palm the no texture closer. Mejdi Shout is on the third of the jibs. Tried to find the left hand straight away, dropped it down to the edge, kicks into the wall. No again for Mejdi. Keita into the start, and he has to have a think. He's down in 21st as well, not the round he would have wanted here. Oh, a great save from Keita though with that right foot. All the way behind him, tapping the wall. See if he's got the top. Oh, trying to stop.
Tries to do the mat again.
I know, I think that the mat is wrong. And the reason is because you still have to... I sort of envisaged a pop off that, but I think actually it's really difficult to jump from that position. Sorato is in, gets the top. Great work from him, and check out Soto's splits there. As well, Soto was a hand away. All energy from Team Japan in that last section, but Sorato is the only one to walk away with a top. Lukasz back in action. And M1 is done, so we won't see that one again. Although our brushes are brushing it, which is very kind of them, but I think, we're not done with it? This is a slotted. I swear we're done with it. We are, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not dissing the effort. I just want him to save that energy. Okay, great. Kawamata. Right, Colin Duffy is on the end on the jumpy slab.
That volley must be getting pretty slippery by now.
Yeah. Ray hits the 10. Good work on his flash attempt. That'll be the 10 points. Changes to a right. This is what everyone's done. Colin Duffy, meanwhile, into the zone, so he's got the run now. Ray is going to go for the launch method. Oh, a bit low, and that's a nasty fall. Colin has been thinking about this for a while and gets it. Wow.
So strong on turns.
Oh, I think that might have been a flash there.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Few attempts anyway. Colin Duffy gets it very quickly, and he really needed that, but is it going to leave him outside? He's down in 18th at the moment.
Once again, a big round of applause for Colin Duffy.
Yeah, that jumps him up to 6th. Lukasz has the heel on the no texture.
That's wild, the difference that a top can make compared to his own.
Yeah, it's huge, isn't it? Who is going to stay in that top 8? Jack McDougall's looking in trouble now. Sorato's already in. And Lukasz has a long look at the starting holds of M3. Those big cheetah volumes, they can be turned a variety of ways, and right now it's turned so the slopiest part is facing the ground, therefore the bit you have to grab. Good to see Colin in finals if he can stay in sixth. But as we've just seen, one boulder can make all the difference, so can't call it yet. Ray is into the crimps. I wonder if he'll try that wild method again. It's the right arm nice and straight. He's doing it more statically, creeping up towards it, shoulders in, touches it again.
So strong on that right arm.
Yeah, different methods, same result, unfortunately. Left hand tickling it, right hand not being able to be matched.
I never got to ask, actually, can you do a one-arm pull-up?
Embarrassingly, I can. Actually,
Really?
yes.
Oh my God.
It depends on where I'm at in my training. But,
Okay, fair.
But I have done it.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Oh, don't be. I mean, like, you are actually a good climber, as it clearly doesn't relate at all to anything.
I mean, you do a lot of outdoor climbing, right? Like, I'm sure it's different.
Yeah, I think it's, if I'm in like lock-off strength in terms of like clipping and stuff for sport, I tend to find it easier. But no, I haven't even attempted one for a while. I've got very bad shoulders and it makes horrible sounds when I try to pull through my shoulders. Many operations.
Oh dear.
So we're left with just two after one is finished and four is topped. And we pan to our crowd and Team Belgium as well. I want to shout out the DJ as well, who's been here every second of this competition.
Playing some absolute bangers as well.
Yeah, I was joking. Yeah, the DJ from the very beginning of qualies has been here, and I was joking about whether he's run out of his USB pen yet, but I'm sure he's got original tunes. I'm sure he has. Lukasz on this final section here has the toe. Changes his mind a few times. Lukasz will leave, as will Ray, with 17 left.
I swear I heard the DJ playing Hit the Road Jack as well. He's throwing in some jazz.
He's eclectic mix of tunes. Mejdi, Sotta and Serato. Come from the backstage area into this little holding section underneath the arch on the left of the wall. That's where they come out from. You can hear the Ale Mejdis coming already.
Yeah, I must say, I spent a month in France in my preseason, and he's so in shape. Like, he's so powerful and coordinated.
Yeah, it's like being born into climbing almost, you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's that generation of climbers who just slip into this style. All right, campusing through them. Good work as he hits the 10. This is the move, though. How on earth do you do this? He goes for the pop. That looked pretty good.
Looked right. I think I really like when athletes use the heel hook, because I feel like it keeps you really close to the wall and locked in.
Ooh, Sotta has a slide. Seemed happy, had a little bounce when he got back up. Not quite there for Serato. Under 4 minutes left now. Mejdi Schauk has a long look up. Could be an exciting end to this round here.
Serato into that last move.
And top, indeed, a lovely shot down as he hits the swing.
Technically perfect as well on those feet.
Good work from Serato and Raku. That puts him up in a top spot, jumping over Hannes, 74.2. With 3 tops, quite a long way out in front. And a good pickup from him after missing the zone on M1. Mejdi trying some weird shenanigans with that right heel. That is...
Standing on no text as well.
I am very worried about knee injuries on that one. That heel was a disgusting angle there. He was jamming it in. Oh, I really hope he doesn't try that again.
Like, it's always my worst nightmare, getting like a really good heel and wondering, like, is it going to stay if I fall?
It's, you know, we see knee injuries happen throughout the circuit as well. It's not an uncommon thing to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, Nikaya Sanders was fighting with a knee injury before it's gone. Yeah, she was in like a brace a couple of months before.
Oh, gosh.
It does happen. Of course, Natalia Grossman had that knee injury. So we've got Sotter and Mejdi left. Both will run down the clock a bit on these powerful boulders. Trying to rest, trying to recover. Yeah, Sutter's already in a finals position, joint 6th with Colin at the moment. Everyone waiting. Mejdi preparing his own boulder there.
Yeah, everyone's sort of watching in anticipation.
Yeah. Into the underclick. Big launch. Mejdi now on M2. Let's see what Mejdi can do. Mejdi launches and floats through those moves.
Makes it so easy.
I know. It's a lovely sequence of moves from him. Oh, the top gets away though. The bottom of that was just beautiful to watch. There's like no effort through those crimps. I know he's putting in effort, but it just seemed like he floated. Amazing stuff.
And that last move though was so brutal.
Yeah. I'm glad he didn't try the heel. Look, Ray is in the wings, as is Lukasz.
I know climbs are always harder than they seem, so if a climb looks really hard, like best be knowing it's really, really hard.
It's really difficult to kind of put a grade on it as well, because sometimes you see finals boulders, for example, done actually quite quickly after a round gets finished. You know, people playing around in their trainers, but it's the pressure of it that really makes a difference. You know, figuring something out that insanely complicated in 4 minutes or 5 minutes as a semis.
Yeah, especially boulders that are very risky, because then when you combine it with the pressure and the nerves and like the headspace, it can get very complex.
Yep. And you see so often an athlete, once they've figured it out, do it after a comp, you know, if they have that opportunity, like straight away.
Yeah, for sure.
So they've sort of figured it out already. So Ray is on M3, Lukasz is on M4. We start to wind down our competition. Last few climbers to come through as we hunt for our top 8. Working out these first couple of moves, Lukasz. Good positioning on that first jump to the feet.
I swear, there's not a singular good hold on M3.
No.
Like, not even the start holds. I know, like, everyone sort of moves off the start holds quite nicely, but they're really, really heinous.
Yeah, we saw that earlier on, you know, people falling off those moves quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's not an easy move. There's an appeal for Lukasz going on at the moment, saying he should be awarded a zone in his 4th attempt on M3. So trying to upgrade his score a little. Crowd clapping along with the music. Come towards the 3-minute mark on this round. Lukáš back on. Watch his feet, watch the placement of them. It's really exactly the same place on that.
He almost has like one really big pop instead of swapping his feet.
Yeah. This is the run across. Nice downwards angle to show it off. Not quite. 19.1, he is low. He needs a score now. Ray, no. The legs dragging him down. The crowd are all like synchronized to the DJ at the moment.
With all their clappers as well.
Yeah, they've been doing it throughout. It's almost like a subconscious thing. Hitting away.
I mean, it's amazing though. You can like the seats that we're sitting on are like vibrating.
Yeah. Yes, we are. I said before, we're right in the middle of the crowd here where our commentary box is, which is a really fun position to be in. Athletes resting their way through this as well. Two physical things. Yeah, Lukáš is on that, down in 23rd. So almost at the bottom here. And Ray as well needs some points, 19.9. Missed zone on 1. Holding the shoulder move. So in, flicks the right hand.
Oh, almost sticks it. Yeah, I'm convinced that I think that way could go. It would just take so much time.
Yeah. Look at our top 8 again. Thorben now in with 44.5 in a bit of trouble. Lukáš up again. Needs to get this. Hits the 10. Better from him now. Come on. The wobble. Yes, you're right. It's a, yes, maybe if you eventually learn the balancing point, but it's a tricky one to get that right in the time.
It's also a tricky position to get out of as well. Like if you start falling out from the wall to try and like launch that last shot, it's still so far away.
No, you're right. Lukáš will have another shot here. 29 seconds. He goes more flowing and he gets it. Well, that was good learning from him. And again, brave to change your beater with 30 seconds to go. And that puts him up to 19th.
I mean, sometimes you get those last-minute epiphanies, and it works out quite well.
You can claim genius then at that point. Mejdi Shout then in the dust of the chalk, rocking back and forth. Sotter behind him.
And now for one last time, Boulder number 3.
Last time we'll see Boulder number 3 then on this rotation. Mejdi Shout will take it on. It hasn't had many tops this one.
And on Boulder number 4, Amagasa.
And Sota Amagasa will just make sure of the middle black volume. It's the important one you've got to run across. Mejdi springing easily towards the zone hold. Ooh, as I say that, he wanted to put a heel in first, couldn't make it. There, he gets it. Now he's going to try to step through and then drop down into it. Not quite that time. These last two boulders climbing fairly slow just because of the nature of them. M3 you need a rest on. M4 I think the athletes figure out they can do it quite quick, but executing it is difficult, but they do rest quite a long time. So here we go again for this starting move. Right foot on. The little match in the middle. It was in a few ways. Lukasz was jumping with the left foot onto that slab, onto that hold there he's brushing. Sosa is doing sort of a match thing with 2 feet. Oh, holds it just. Head kicked back in desperation. Right, here's the run. Perfect.
So smooth.
Oh.
It's technically perfect.
That will jump him up. He was already in 6th with a 44.8. I said it'd be good if he returned back to that form he was in, and maybe we're seeing it now. 2nd with that. Oh, great. Glad we get to see him climb again. Mejdi still trying to put M3 together. He's in 20th at the moment, Boulder and a half in hand, though. Loses the feet a few times, hits the drop through, and maybe just one too many little slips on the way through that. Alone out there on the mats. That's the crowd. Some are sitting, most are standing. We've got the judges down at the front and the coaches behind with the iPads, and that's our top 8. So Serato and Raku leads the way, just in front of Sota Amagasa. Not yet 2 tops needed for finals.
I think definitely 1 top all zones would get you in for sure.
Yeah. Tough round.
Yeah, I mean, again, another low tops round, like the women's semis.
Yeah. I mean, when you talk to athletes about this, it's generally what they prefer. I mean, you tell me, is it you prefer to fight hard or get lots of flashes?
Fight hard, for sure. Yeah, especially with hard boulders that have a range of styles as well. It really, because everyone sort of has a preference. Like, I love coordination, so like a really good hard quarter, I love.
Yeah, it's interesting because, again, it's different from most of the population. You know, you want to sort of, I don't know, maybe that's not true. It's sometimes nice to have a soft boulder, isn't it? You know, when you're like, oh, I did that, and you know deep down it's probably not the great. But you guys love a fight out of that.
Yeah. I mean, it brings out everyone's like preferred styles. It's so cool and special.
Yeah. Mejdi hypes the crowd and they roar back at him. It's such a good atmosphere here at this competition. It's truly a world-class comp here in Bern.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. Mejdi falls into the right. No, it comes close. I don't know what extra he can find in this boulder. 36 seconds, I think he'll be done. Yes, so he will leave the stage.
He'd need a top on this last one.
Yeah. The Mejdi with work to do coming into this last climb. But it's his kind of a boulder. So Ray, we'll just get to watch this man now. Last 2 climbers to come.
I mean, it's tricky in semis as well because you have no idea how many tops you need. And you sort of go into every boulder being like, okay, I need to top this.
Yes.
Like, do as best as I can at very least.
Yeah, there's no way you can see a cheeky scoreboard here. They're all in front of the stage. With some venues, you can maybe sneak a look, but not this one.
Oh, it's so nerve-wracking when you come out and you're the only one on the mats. Like, that happened to me back in Kachau, and it's like, no one talks about how scary it is.
Yeah, it's that kind of pressure privilege thing, isn't it? Like you deserve to be there, but then you have to deal with being there.
Oh, for sure. Like, I was on the mats at Kachau looking around, and I was like, oh my God, I'm the only one here.
What a cool moment for you.
Yeah.
An amazing round. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Okay, Ray, what have you got for us then? He's in 22nd.
Coordination time.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I love a coordination slab. It's so much fun.
Are you joking?
I'm dead serious.
Right, you think I like a coordination? God, no. Oh, no. Why? What do you like about them?
I don't know. I like how risky it is.
Okay.
And it makes it a lot more mental.
That's fair. It's better than a slow, creepy slab, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Like that. Now, Ray here had a chance to sneak in to finals, but it's all going to be down to attempts. And I think he might have burnt through them. So we'll see. If he gets it, he's going to be close, but then from 8 to 12, everyone is in the 44s. and then a couple afters in the 43rds. And while we go down to Lukasz's name, by the way, that appeal was rejected, so his score stands of what it was before. He has time, but he's got to figure out this first bit quickly. Far off at the moment on this sequence. Oh, I like that. That was cool. One arm pulling off. And, oh, sick. So he's giving himself a chance now. Not quite.
It seems like he rotated just a little bit too much.
Yeah, at the very end he was kind of peeling away, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But that will give him a lot of confidence and lots of time left. 2:40 on the
I
clock.
love how the zone hold is so good that like you could hit it and like almost peel off, but just really like squeeze.
It's the equivalent of a jug for these guys, isn't it?
Oh, pretty much.
Like, it's big. I mean, it's blocked for obvious reasons, but yeah, if you've got your fingers into that crack in an okay shape, you should stick it.
Yeah.
290.
But if you look at how bad like the holds are on the other climbs, you'll take what you can get, right?
Yes, exactly. See if he does this with the same aplomb. Yes, he does. Right. Here we go with the kick. No, sliding a bit before he can commit to the last jump. He is tired out there, breathing hard. Very interesting top 8. That is cool. Love that sequence from Ray. Well, he's in, he's done it. Let's wait for the score, because as I said, it might come down to attempt to see it. 10, no, he needed 44.9 to jump, 6 to jump up. It's 44.2. Oh, so close.
Very close. Always special to end a round on a top though, I must say.
That's true. Yeah, it lifts you up a bit, but he will leave without a finals place secured. So Mejdi will be the last athlete waiting. Talking about being alone, he is truly alone back there.
Oh.
Some athletes love it though. Janja Garnbret is one of those who just seems to settle in when she's kind of has her piece. Oh, the wall turns blue. It's a good disguise, this. It's hard to see the holds and the angles of the wall. Nice surprise for the audience when those lights turn on.
Yeah, I think that's like a different kind of mental strength that you need to do with coming out like really last.
So a couple of seconds to go before the end of the run itself, because Ray got it done before the end. So Mejdi will have a moment more in this area. Now 2 seconds remaining. So little crossover time now. These 14 seconds available for our brushes. That rule came in my lifetime of commentating. I remember before it was just a straight swap, and there was an issue with people running into brushes, obviously, which wasn't great. So this was implemented to give us a bit of a safety margin. Here is Mejdi then on this climb, and the scoreboard will be super important on this one. 29.8 is his current score. So a top will easily get him in here.
So much pressure. As a spectator, you'd be holding your breath.
Yeah, it's either like a top, which you should get, and then you're through, which you should be, or you're out, and it's kind of a surprise. It's a really fine margin round, this one. Mejdi has yet to get a top in this round. Fast attempts on the first couple of moves. Can Mejdi push Thorben Blom out of the top 8? He is trying to control those emotions right now. Just about gets that zone on the edge though. Now he's going to get set for part two. Not many have flashed this section. Eventually will though. Well, he does it again. He makes it through into finals, and that will push Thorben out. And there we go, slots into 5th place. And your top 8 is secured. Wow, it came down to the wire on that one, eh, mate?
I agree. Very interesting final, though. I think it'll be really, really cool to watch.
Yeah, some different names in there, different styles, heights. It's going to be an exciting one. We'll just get confirmation of the results. And a reminder to you watching at home that appeals can come through after the broadcast finishes. It's rare, but it can happen. So this is provisional results until that's confirmed. Keep an eye on World Climbing's Instagram or the website for full updates. Yes, and Mayo, I hope to see you coming out towards the end of semi-finals in the future as well.
Yeah, I really hope so. Thank you so much.
No, it's been awesome having you, and shout out Team Australia, because what a week you guys, we won't ruin it, but it's obvious, but what a week you guys have been having, eh? It's
Oh,
pretty cool.
absolutely incredible. Watching Osh win live, oh my gosh. That, she really deserved that.
Well, let's have a look at the results for this semi. Serato Anraku leads the way with 74.2 over Sotta, Amagasa, Hannes van Dyson and Paul Jempt. Then Metchley Schalk, Max Mill, Adi Bach and Colin Duffy make up our top 8. Thorben Blom very close by a couple of attempts. He's pushed out, and Jack was close too. In fact, lots in the 44s, but good separation throughout this round. As we come down, perhaps Samuel Richard would have expected to do a little better there. Tomoa Narasaki misses out. Chon Jong-won is out too, and Anjay Prahak won't make the cut. So that is our top 24. We will be back 6 p.m. here, Central European time, for the men's finals. Thank you so much, Maya.
Thank you so much for having me. Very excited for finals.
All right, we'll see you later, everyone. Good afternoon.